providing a sense of comfort and stability. When we share our thoughts and feelings with someone we trust, it not only alleviates our burden, but also fosters a sense of connection that enhances our overall well-being. This sharing can be particularly important in a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable. Communication is another vital aspect of high-quality relationships. Effective communication involves not only expressing our thoughts and feelings openly, but also actively listening to others. When we engage in meaningful conversations, we deepen our understanding of each other, which strengthens the bond between us. This back-and-forth exchange allows us to share our experiences, fears, and dreams, creating a rich tapestry of connection. Poor communication, on the other hand, can lead to misunderstandings, conflict, and resentment, which can erode even the strongest of relationships. Trust is also a cornerstone of quality relationships. Trust is built over time through consistent actions and honesty. When we trust someone, we feel secure in sharing our vulnerabilities, knowing they will not judge us or betray our confidence. This trust enables us to be our authentic selves, free from the fear of judgment. When both parties feel this way, it creates an environment where both can flourish. Conversely, a lack of trust can lead to insecurity and anxiety, often creating barriers that hinder emotional closeness. Quality relationships also involve mutual respect and understanding. Each individual brings their own unique experiences, values, and perspectives to the relationship. Embracing these differences fosters an environment where both parties can grow and learn from one another. Respecting one another's boundaries and recognizing each other's needs is essential in maintaining balance and harmony. When both individuals feel valued and respected, the relationship can thrive. The quality of our relationships influences our physical health. Research indicates that individuals with strong social connections tend to have better cardiovascular health, lower stress levels, and improved immune function. The reasons behind this are multifaceted. Emotional support from loved ones can help reduce stress, which in turn lowers the risk of chronic health conditions. Moreover, those who are socially connected are more likely to engage in healthy behaviors such as exercising and eating well, often motivated by the desire to be there for their loved ones. Investing in quality relationships can have a profound impact on our longevity. The Harvard study I mentioned earlier concluded that individuals who maintain close, loving relationships live longer and healthier lives. These relationships provide us with a sense of purpose, reminding us that we are part of something larger than ourselves. As we age, having a supportive network becomes increasingly important. It offers not just companionship, but also a sense of continuity and belonging that can be invaluable in later years. While it is clear that the quality of relationships plays a crucial role in our well-being, it's important to remember that nurturing these connections requires effort. Life's demands can easily lead to neglecting relationships. Prioritizing time for family and friends, checking in with loved ones, and being present in the moment are all essential practices for cultivating quality relationships. This means actively engaging in conversations, showing appreciation, and making an effort to create shared experiences that strengthen the bond. The quality of our relationships is a powerful determinant of our happiness and fulfillment in life. Strong, supportive, and meaningful connections with others enrich our experiences, enhance our mental and physical health, and provide us with a sense of belonging and purpose. As we navigate the complexities of life, let us strive to nurture and prioritize our relationships, recognizing that it is in these connections that we find the essence of what makes life truly good. By doing so, we not only enhance our own lives, but also contribute to the well-being of those around us, creating a ripple effect that fosters happiness and fulfillment in our communities. The idea that social connections hold greater significance than wealth when it comes to achieving happiness and fulfillment in life is a powerful revelation. It challenges a deeply ingrained belief that material success and financial stability are the primary drivers of a good life. While it's undeniable that diminishes significantly. This means that beyond a basic level of financial security, additional income has little to no effect on our overall sense of happiness. The presence of strong social connections has been shown to provide a myriad of benefits that contribute to a more fulfilling life. Social connections serve as a buffer against life's stresses and challenges. When we encounter difficulties, whether they are personal, professional, or health-related, having a support system can make all the difference. Friends and family provide emotional support, offer practical help, and give us a sense of belonging. This sense of belonging is a fundamental human need, and when fulfilled, it enhances our overall well-being. Quality relationships foster a sense of purpose and meaning in life. When we engage deeply with others, sharing our thoughts, feelings, and experiences, we create bonds that enhance our lives in ways that money cannot replicate. These connections inspire us to strive for more, not just for ourselves, but for the people we care about. They motivate us to engage in activities that bring joy, whether it's celebrating milestones together, exploring new interests, or simply enjoying each other's company. It's important to acknowledge that the impact of social connections extends beyond emotional well-being. Research has shown that individuals with robust social networks tend to enjoy better physical health. The reasons for this connection are multifaceted. Supportive relationships can lead to healthier lifestyle choices, as friends and family often encourage positive behaviors such as exercising, eating well, and avoiding harmful habits. Additionally, the emotional support provided by loved ones can help mitigate stress, which is a known risk factor for various health conditions, including heart disease and weakened immune function. Conversely, the absence of social connections can lead to detrimental effects on both mental and physical health. Loneliness, often referred to as a silent epidemic, has been shown to have similar health risks as smoking or obesity. When individuals feel isolated, their stress levels can increase, leading to a host of health issues. The lack of social support can exacerbate feelings of anxiety and depression, creating a cycle that further diminishes one's quality of life. It highlights the importance of not only establishing connections, but actively maintaining them throughout our lives. In a world that increasingly emphasizes digital communication, it's crucial to remember the value of face-to-face interactions. While social media and online platforms can foster connections, they often lack the depth and richness of in-person relationships. Engaging in meaningful conversations, sharing experiences, and being present with one another creates a level of intimacy that digital communication cannot replicate. This depth of connection is essential for fostering trust, empathy, and mutual understanding, key ingredients for fulfilling relationships. Prioritizing social connections requires conscious effort. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to let relationships fall by the wayside. Work commitments, family obligations, and personal pursuits can create barriers to nurturing our connections. However, making a deliberate choice to invest time and energy into relationships can lead to significant rewards. This might involve scheduling regular catch-ups with friends, planning family gatherings, or simply making an effort to check in with loved ones regularly. We must also be mindful of the quality of our connections. It's not enough to simply have many acquaintances. It's about fostering meaningful, supportive relationships. This involves being vulnerable, sharing our true selves, and creating an environment where others feel safe to do the same. When both parties are invested in the relationship, it creates a dynamic that enhances emotional intimacy and trust. The lesson is clear: while wealth can provide comfort and convenience, it is the depth of our relationships that truly enriches our lives. Social connections offer support, purpose, and a sense of belonging that money cannot buy. They are the cornerstone of a fulfilling life, serving as a source of joy, resilience, and strength. As we navigate the complexities of life, let us strive to cultivate and prioritize these relationships, recognizing their immeasurable value in our quest for happiness and fulfillment. In doing so, we not only enhance our own lives, but also contribute to the well-being of those around us, creating a ripple effect that fosters a more connected and compassionate world. The detrimental effects of loneliness on our mental and physical health are increasingly recognized as significant public health concerns. In an age where technology has ostensibly made it easier to connect, many individuals still report feelings of isolation and loneliness. This paradox reveals a deeper truth: having a network of contacts does not necessarily equate to having meaningful connections. Loneliness is not merely the absence of social interaction. It is a profound emotional state that can have far-reaching consequences on our overall well-being. To understand the impact of loneliness, we must first acknowledge that it is a subjective experience. It occurs when an individual feels disconnected from others, even in the presence of people. This feeling of isolation can stem from various factors, including physical distance, social anxiety, or the inability to share one's thoughts and emotions with those around them. Importantly, loneliness can affect anyone, regardless of age, background, or social status. Research has shown that loneliness is correlated with an increased risk of mental health issues such as depression and anxiety. When individuals feel isolated, their stress levels can rise, leading to a cycle of negative thoughts and feelings. This emotional burden can contribute to a diminished sense of self-worth, making it challenging to seek out social connections or support. As loneliness deepens, it can create a sense of hopelessness, where individuals believe that their situation will not improve, further exacerbating their mental health struggles. The effects of loneliness extend beyond mental health. They can also take a toll on physical health. Numerous studies have indicated that chronic loneliness can lead to a variety of health issues. Individuals who experience prolonged feelings of loneliness are at a higher risk for cardiovascular diseases, high blood pressure, and weakened immune systems. The physiological mechanisms behind these connections are complex, but often involve the body's stress response. When we feel lonely, our bodies can enter a state of heightened stress, releasing cortisol and other stress hormones that over time can damage our health. Loneliness can contribute to unhealthy lifestyle choices. Individuals who feel isolated may be less likely to engage in physical activity, maintain a balanced diet, or seek medical attention when needed. This neglect of self-care can create a feedback loop where poor health exacerbates feelings of loneliness, making it even more difficult to engage with others. The interplay between physical and mental health highlights the critical importance of social connections in maintaining overall well-being. The societal implications of loneliness are also significant. As individuals experience feelings of isolation, communities may suffer from a lack of cohesion and support. When people feel disconnected from their communities, it can lead to a decline in civic engagement, volunteerism, and social responsibility. The ripple effects of loneliness can create environments where individuals feel unsupported and disengaged, ultimately leading to a less connected society. Addressing the issue of loneliness requires a multifaceted approach. First and foremost, it is essential to recognize and validate the feelings of loneliness that individuals may experience. This acknowledgement can help individuals feel less isolated and more understood. For many, simply knowing that others share similar feelings can alleviate some of the burdens associated with loneliness. Creating opportunities for social engagement is another crucial step. Communities can promote social connections by organizing events, clubs, and activities that encourage individuals to come together. These initiatives can range from community gatherings, support groups, and recreational activities to volunteering opportunities that foster a sense of belonging and purpose. Such environments can provide individuals with the chance to meet new people, develop friendships, and strengthen their social networks. It is important to cultivate a culture of openness and empathy. Encouraging conversations about loneliness and mental health can help reduce stigma and create spaces where individuals feel comfortable sharing their experiences. By fostering an atmosphere of understanding, we can encourage those who are struggling with loneliness to reach out for support. In our increasingly digital world, it is crucial to promote healthy online interactions as well. While technology can facilitate connections, it is essential to remember that virtual relationships should not replace face-to-face interactions. Encouraging individuals to balance their online and offline social lives can help mitigate feelings of loneliness. Utilizing technology to connect with others can be beneficial, but it should be complemented by genuine, in-person relationships that provide emotional depth and intimacy. Combating loneliness requires a commitment to fostering genuine connections in our lives. This means actively reaching out to others, nurturing existing relationships, and being willing to be vulnerable. Building connections takes time and effort, but the rewards are profound. When we invest in relationships, we create a supportive network that can help us navigate life's challenges. It's essential to encourage self-reflection. Understanding the underlying causes of one's loneliness can provide valuable insights into how to address it. This might involve recognizing patterns of avoidance, anxiety, or fear of rejection that prevent individuals from reaching out to others. By identifying these barriers, individuals can take proactive steps to challenge their feelings of isolation and seek out connection. Loneliness is a pervasive issue that can have severe consequences for both mental and physical health. As we navigate an increasingly complex world, it's essential to prioritize the quality of our relationships and foster connections that provide support and understanding. These by creating environments that encourage social engagement, promoting open conversations about loneliness, and actively nurturing our relationships, we can combat the effects of loneliness and enhance our overall well-being. In doing so, we not only improve our lives, but also contribute to the collective health of our communities, fostering a culture of connection, empathy, and support for all. The detrimental effects of loneliness on our mental and physical health are increasingly recognized as significant public health concerns. In an age where technology has ostensibly made it easier to connect, many individuals still report feelings of isolation and loneliness. This paradox reveals a deeper truth: having a network of contacts does not necessarily equate to having meaningful connections. Loneliness is not merely the absence of social interaction, it is a profound emotional state that can have far-reaching consequences on our overall well-being. To understand the impact of loneliness, we must first acknowledge that it is a subjective experience. It occurs when an individual feels disconnected from others, even in the presence of people. This feeling of isolation can stem from various factors, including physical distance, social anxiety, or the inability to share one's thoughts and emotions with those around them. Importantly, loneliness can affect anyone, regardless of age, background, or social status. Research has shown that loneliness is correlated with an increased risk of mental health issues such as depression and anxiety. When individuals feel isolated, their stress levels can rise, leading to a cycle of negative thoughts and feelings. This emotional burden can contribute to a diminished sense of self-worth, making it challenging to seek out social connections or support. As loneliness deepens, it can create a sense of hopelessness, where individuals believe that their situation will not improve, further exacerbating their mental health struggles. Investing in relationships is one of the most profound and rewarding commitments we can make in our lives. As human beings, we are inherently social creatures, wired to connect with others. The quality of our relationships can greatly influence our happiness, well-being, and overall life satisfaction. However, just like any other investment, nurturing these connections requires time, effort, and intentionality. This commitment is essential not only for maintaining existing relationships, but also for fostering new ones that can enrich our lives. At the heart of investing in relationships is the idea of prioritization. In a fast-paced world filled with distractions, it can be easy to let relationships slide down our list of priorities. Work, obligations, and personal pursuits often take precedence, leaving little time for nurturing social connections. However, making a conscious decision to prioritize relationships can lead to significant improvements in our emotional and mental well-being. When we dedicate time to connect with friends and family, we are actively contributing to our own happiness. Regularly engaging with loved ones provides us with emotional support, companionship, and a sense of belonging. Quality time spent together is crucial for building strong relationships. It's not just about the quantity of time, but the quality of the interactions that matters most. Meaningful conversations, shared experiences, and genuine laughter create bonds that deepen our connections. Whether it's a casual coffee catch-up, a family dinner, or a weekend adventure, these moments become cherished memories that strengthen our ties. Additionally, engaging in activities together such as hiking, cooking, or volunteering can further enhance our relationships by fostering a sense of teamwork and shared purpose. These experiences allow us to understand one another better, creating a foundation of trust and empathy. Communication plays a pivotal role in investing in relationships. Open, honest dialogue is essential for building understanding and connection. This involves not only expressing our own thoughts and feelings, but also actively listening to others. When we listen with empathy, we validate the experiences and emotions of those we care about. This practice not only fosters a sense of trust, but also encourages vulnerability, allowing both parties to share their authentic selves. It's important to create a safe space where individuals feel comfortable discussing their thoughts, concerns, and aspirations. This open line of communication can prevent misunderstandings and build a deeper emotional connection. Another crucial aspect of investing in relationships is demonstrating appreciation and gratitude. Small gestures of kindness, such as sending a thoughtful message, remembering important dates, or expressing thanks, can significantly enhance our connections. Acknowledging the contributions and support of others reinforces their value in our lives and fosters a culture of reciprocity. When individuals feel appreciated, they are more likely to invest in the relationship in return, creating a positive feedback loop that strengthens the bond. Expressing gratitude not only benefits the recipient, but also enhances our own well-being as it shifts our focus to the positive aspects of our relationships. Investing in relationships requires us to be present and engaged. In an era dominated by technology, it's easy to become distracted by our devices and miss out on meaningful interactions. Being truly present means putting aside distractions and giving our full attention to the people we are with. This practice shows that we value our time together and are committed to nurturing the relationship. Simple acts, like making eye contact during conversations or putting our phones away at dinner, can have a significant impact on the quality of our interactions. By being fully engaged, we create an environment that encourages deeper connections and fosters trust. Conflict is a natural part of any relationship, but how we navigate these challenges can determine the strength of our bonds. Investing in relationships involves addressing conflicts with empathy and understanding rather than avoidance or hostility. Openly discussing disagreements and finding common ground is crucial for resolution. This process not only helps to resolve the immediate issue, but also strengthens the relationship by demonstrating a commitment to working through challenges together. When both parties feel heard and respected, it reinforces the foundation of trust and connection. Investing in relationships means being intentional about maintaining connections over time. Life circumstances can change, people move, work demands increase, and families grow. These changes can make it challenging to stay connected, but it's essential to find ways to maintain relationships despite the distance or time constraints. Regular check-ins, video calls, and social media can help bridge the gap when in-person meetings are not feasible. Setting reminders to reach out and prioritizing these interactions demonstrates that we value our relationships regardless of physical distance. It's also important to recognize that investing in relationships is not a one-time effort, but an ongoing commitment. Just as we tend to our physical and financial health, we must continuously nurture our social connections. This involves being proactive about reaching out, planning activities, and staying engaged in one another's lives. By making a consistent effort, we build resilience in our relationships that can withstand the test of time and adversity. Investing in relationships extends beyond just family and friends. It includes colleagues, neighbors, and acquaintances who can enrich our lives in different ways. Building a strong professional network can provide support, collaboration opportunities, and a sense of community within the workplace. Similarly, Fostering connections within our neighborhoods can create a sense of belonging and support in our local communities. Every interaction has the potential to enhance our lives, and being open to new relationships can lead to unexpected opportunities for growth and connection. Investing in relationships is about creating a tapestry of connections that enrich our lives. The emotional support, joy, and fulfillment derived from our relationships can significantly impact our overall happiness and resilience. While the commitment to nurture these connections may require effort and intentionality, the rewards are immeasurable. By prioritizing our relationships, engaging in meaningful interactions, and fostering a culture of appreciation, we lay the groundwork for a fulfilling and connected life. As we invest in relationships, we not only enhance our own well-being, but also contribute positively to the lives of those around us, creating a ripple effect of connection, support, and joy.